try your best to keep it tidy and nice and usable.
That's the first thing that struck me when I came in, is how tidy
Oh,
it
that's
was.
good. That's good. Don't sort of delve too. I'm sure Mal's lights will pick up all the dirt. But yeah, we try and keep it as tidy as we can.
I do downward strokes all the time. It's a bit punky.
Okay, cool.
Well, I wonder what this is supposed to be, with everything feeding back on me in the room. There's no good place to start, no good place to be honest. That man's a friend, like so many others. Artists and creators and people we love and hang around with. That's what being an artist is all about, what being a creator seems to be about, although really it's about money. Not even success, just money. And when you win it, it's no good. And when you earn it, it's no good. It's only good when you spend it. Get some new gear.
On the mic sounds, we're not starting any proper tracking yet, it's just, we're just kind of getting an idea of how it sounds.
Gear like these vintage lenses that I can't focus properly.
And before I go, I'll write down all the chords for you and everything.
Sure, yeah. Or you can send me them, whatever's easiest for you.
Yeah, I'll do that.
It's easiest.
The singing's the easy bit for me.
Right, cool.
This is what I do sitting on my bed writing the song.
Yeah.
I've handed them over to whoever's playing guitar in whatever band.
Yeah.
As a writer, I wouldn't call myself a musician.
Yeah.
Would I call myself a singer? Possibly.
I don't see myself as a musician. Like, it's kind of like, I see musicians as these people that have honed a skill on an instrument for years.
Yeah.
And like, I haven't done that. I can pick up certain bits and play certain things. Not any of them to any great level.
But you know, if you write,
yeah,
you don't have to be a brilliant musician to write.
I think I sort of, facilitate.
I'd just rather surround myself with good people.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas when I was in the London Boys with Mal, I played the guitar, but Rory Cameron would play lead guitar and stuff. But
I think, the idea that everyone does a different job and you've got people doing, like, my job, I think, is like creating something out of everything.
Yeah.
So like, I don't need to be a musician for that. I can start something really simply and then
build it. And we also had Pat Misson, didn't we? Mm. The brilliant Pat Misson on harmonica, best blowjob in Hull. It's all down to the producer.
Yeah,
every time it's down to the producer.
Yeah. Great, let's have a listen to how that sounds. Sorry, Mal's walked right in front of us.
Put the cans back on.
Yeah, cool. That's warm.
I've known Andy since I was 15. Got a job washing up in a hotel in the kitchens where he was a chef, and in a band, a bit like the Jam. I joined in as manager. Great fun, very exciting, all really good, and till I couldn't hack it anymore with 10-pence pieces into the phone boxes trying to ring Paul Weller's dad. Things seem very difficult, and the non-digital analog age of the late 70s and being in Hull, the end of the line, miles from anywhere. It was an insurmountable thing just to get a gig over 1,700 miles down the motorway. And it was all photocopying, and how on earth did we ever message anybody? Did we ring them up? Did we fax? Who knows? And Andy's maybe the most successful of all of us. He was in a band called The Scene. Long after the London Boys ended, he was in a band down in London. Proper mod band, playing to festivals and all that kind of thing, big gigs. And finished up last gig at the 100 Club not so long ago. And he's back in Hull, back with us from down south, which is great. But they say kind of, you know, your success should be your own success, your own inner signal. Well, not all of us get inner signal that's satisfying enough when you want to change the world. And it's kind of like, so what? Everything I do is brilliant. I already know that. So it's sort of like, well, is there an inner signal? There's an inner signal if there's an outer response, an outer contribution, an outer influence. Ooh, influences. Well, they've just got the influence, haven't they? They haven't got anything to actually express from the inner, I guess. It's just all influences. No internalizing, no creation, no innovation, sort of. I'm pissed off, yeah. Very, very pissed off with a lifetime of being skint and useless and dissatisfied.
Just keep playing for us that. Being a guy, you just need to.
Yeah.
We're not spending ages kind of trying to get the.
It's almost like a ghost vocal guitar, really. You
okay,
know?
Great, cool.
Almost the extent of you could even do that chaos chord on a keyboard or
sure,
with strings or something.
Sure. It ain't the cleanest of like takes, but I don't think. I think that's down to probably it's not the way you used to play in.
I was going to continue the guitar. I don't know if I need new guitar strings. I went to buy some more and they didn't have the coated ones.
Okay.
So I've just I bought some more as a backup, but
yeah, I mean it's there as an option. It's there to be used, I suppose. But I think it sounds. That's why I kind of asked about the other guitar, because I thought it might be nice to get a slightly different option. It's left-handed, you can't sort of do much about that. Yeah, okay, cool. What are you thinking? You're
thinking the sex, drugs and rock and roll gave me a stutter.
What are you thinking, generally?
I'm thinking it's a guide for me anywhere that's going to be taken out.
Okay.
Possibly lift if it's right at the bottom of the mix, you can lift it up in one or two areas.
Yeah. Okay.
And I just seem to hate people. Just seem to hate artists. Very bitter.
Chaos type area.
Yeah. Okay.
On something else.
Cool.
Painters and actors and filmmakers and musicians.
I think the way I play it will be different when I've got a drum track going on in the background.
Cool.
About what they get up to and their success.
Should we have a look at that then? Try and get
some kind of recognition.
Do you think a double track, sort of
hate
double time?
We could all do with this inner producer who knows how to do everything and who really cares about making sure that we get it right. And if not right, we get it the best. We get what we deserve. we get to put out into the world what the world deserves. We all could do with this inner producer. Thoughtful, kind, strong enough, clear to tell us what's what. And bring the world's judgment to the work we do, so we can just go blah, 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 and someone else decides. That's good. No, that's too much. That's not enough. Go more, I like that. Someone to work with like that, we could all do with this inner producer. Thinking for us, believing in us, knowing us, getting to know us.
Okay, cool.
It's a bit out of time on it.
I think it drifted ever so slightly, yeah, and I'm going to have a quick listen back. I might be able to patch it one or the other one.
Motivated to stick around and be around us, but motivated professionally, shall we say. Not motivated because they love us. I remember my mum giving me a cup. It was a tennis cup that her dad had won. But, she gave it to me so I didn't win the film competition. That was nice. Still got it on the shelf over there.
It's a bit ropey there.
Yeah, might be able to patch in the first take, which I think was kind of okay. Just
Right.
bear with me 1 second.
Okay.
Just have a look, see if that's possible.
I'm all for cutting and pasting.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. It makes everyone's life a bit easier, doesn't it?
A producer can just say this, and then this, and then this.
If that chaos chord is okay, I could be dropped in going back into the final verse. Just for the final verse and the end.
I think we're okay, actually. I think we're okay.
Right.
So quick listen back 1 second. We'll keep those mics set up in there, and then we'll go through and do some vocals.
You see, the very behaviour and attitude that we chose in order to achieve our success was the exact behaviour and attitude that prevented it forever, which is our whole life so far. The result over the process.
Okay, now you should be able to hear me.
Yep.
Great stuff, cool. So in your cans, there should be some, so there should be a little bit of reverb in there. Is that all right?
That's fine.
The yearning, the fantasy we aim to make real, and the reality we aim to ignore, because we were focused on the top. Which top? The very top.
Cool. Okay, cool. So there's a little bit of reverb in there. There's your voice, and there should be the guitar track. I can change the volumes of those if we need to.
Okay.
So I can change the three things so that you can have more reverb, less reverb, more of you, less of you, and more of the track or less of the track. So just kind of let me know what you want, I guess. Should we have a little pass through and see how?
Yeah,
And obviously with me, it's just a case of just getting levels and stuff.
Sure.
Making sure I'm kind of happy with what's coming through. Yeah, cool. So a little pass through then. So this is the more sparse version.
Yeah, good.
So we'll have a little think about that, and we'll have a little run through. All right.
Yeah.
Presume you don't want to click in.
No, I don't need that now.
No, I wouldn't have thought so. I mean, it's up to you. Some people like it, some don't.
No,
it's totally
fine.
cool. I'm like easy either way. Okay, cool. Let's have a little run through then. Off we go. Go on. Sorry.
How did he know? How did he hear that tiny guttural that said so much? We all need a producer who hears us.
There might be a cock-up that I wasn't sure whether to play 2 rounds before the vocal comes in.
Okay.
Or do 4.
Okay.
I think it's probably best if I come in quicker after 2. So we might have to...
Let's trim something.
Can we trim it if I have
Yeah, sure, yeah.
I think I did it right on the last occasion.
Okay, so that's the one we're using actually.
Okay,
so it should be
good.
okay.
Okay,
Hopefully,
should be
okay.
fine.
If it proves that it isn't the right one,
Yeah.
we'll change it. That's
Okay.
Cool. All right, cool. All right, off we go. Have a little run. So you'll have no clicking. Do you start straight away? No, you do keep coming.
There's 2 rounds.
Yeah, 2 rounds. Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, off we go.
The reality we were never taught. And we focused on the top. Which top? The very top.
I'm scratching at the gold on top, just to see if it's real or not. When I'm not with you, I lose the plot.
Maybe, of course, you see this, but we were not lucky enough to be blessed with normal views of this pop scene. To us, it was magical. It was ours. We figured we could contribute rather than just consume.
Could I have less of the track and more of the vocal?
Let's track more vocal. Of course you can, yeah. No worries.
How wrong, really?
Cool. I've turned that down quite a lot. I'm not sure vocal up a little bit as well. So hopefully that'll do it. I'm just sort of adjusting levels as we go along a little bit as well. So let's another run through it and see what we feel. Is that okay?
Yep.
Cool. All right, off we go.
We were feeding from the nectar, we thought, because in doing this we could then be with the busy bees. But we were only in their way, for they worked daily and consistently and in a normal worker bee way, living other lives too, and well, I don't really know what they do. But we fed on the nectar and it poisoned us, or it stuck our wings together.
You make me feel good.
We didn't fly. We did try and launch from flower to flower whilst doing so, catching a breeze of fame or interest. But this got us nowhere. This behaviour, this attitude, was a real shame. Because all we really wanted to do was make beautiful sounds and films for beautiful thinking and feeling people. And risked it all to do this. Risked the wrong things, maybe.
With these beautiful, useless words you heard.
We did not know what to risk. The idea of risking was always wrong. We had no model of get better, improve, enjoy the journey, take a hit, get a spike, keep going, risk this risk with that person and that person, but not make life easier, build, create properly. We wanted flashes, inspiration, gigs. The gig economy was real. It took a week's dole money to buy 10 by 8 photos to give to a local paper. This was the band, desperate to make beautiful, exciting, successful tunes.
I know that life can be dull and mundane, but we both have to learn to dance in the rain. Am I still in an in-between place? You make me feel good. You make me feel good. She makes me feel good.
How are you? Can you do harmonies?
I'm crap at harmonies.
Right, okay, cool, no worries. That's cool, yeah, I wasn't sure if that'd be the case, kind of, sometimes is. So, like, let's look at just double tracking to give that kind of emphasis to it. I think the feel goods, I think you should double track as well.
Yeah.
And then obviously whatever Lyn does will be kind of additional.
Yeah.
And then there's the I love you bit, which is
Feel good.
somewhere. We'll work through it.
Yeah.
We'll find out where they are.
An artist should be able to talk about love.
Okay.
Quite interesting.
Yeah.
Dragging her through instability like some selfish goon. For what? Dreams of people giving a shit? Making something cool?
I think you're kind of fairly close with the kind of takes you've done.
Gave that up long ago. Did I? Did I really? No.
For that. But I think it might be quite nice.
Great times though. Great love. So easy.
What's the other options? An automatic double track or?
Easier than life.
Maybe, I don't know.
What was the offer? Love, togetherness, children, a home and a bed. I remember vaguely some kind of life was the idea.
Creating like an additional kind of feel to it, really.
Yeah, sure.
And we'll make stuff together, with each other, and next to each other.
She make me feel good. You make me feel good. She makes me feel good. She makes me feel good.
But lost, no sense now, not sure who or what is going on with my films. What was the point?
Cool, yeah. So there's definite benefit from being slightly further away.
Okay.
All right, off we go.
Well, the point is to share them. Try that. Fool.
I love you. Oh, shit.
It's really close, that. Like, once it was not far off. Let's try it again. Is it off-putting having your vocal in there? Is it weird?
Well, no, I have to sing it in tune.
Okay, that's cool. Just try it again, that's fine. Go, off we go.
Even Netflix share their audience viewing now. You can learn everything from this audience. But I dare to want a hit.
I love you.
Let's try it again.
Yeah, could you take the original one down quite a bit?
Of course I can. Yeah, no worries. That's cool. I'll turn that down for you.
Rolling past fast now to death via quiet given upness. Well, that won't do, but that is it. Blending something learnt with all the loss. The ups, though. A festival here, hurrah. A screening, thanks for coming. More marketing spend. And up.
Cool. I think that felt like it worked.
And of course, it makes the work happen too. Paid work. That is a fallback of all the arts. You get some paid work. You get clients. You get some cash. You get food on the table. You get your rent. You get your mortgage paid.
It feels like it fills it up really nicely.
Good.
So the feel good.
But,
this is the question: how many times do you say "feel good" in this track?
Quite a lot.
Should we go for the first one, see if we can find it?
Yeah.
What can we do? It's what we want to do. It's what we can do. What someone else pays us to do.
Feel good.
Do that one first.
So there's two at the end of each verse.
Okay, cool. We'll go for this one first then.
Okay.
Why did you stick around? What is this we made together? Tripped from one day to your next, flipped over, and left alone again. Me and you, doing this unstable, selfish life together.
You make me feel good.
Cool, let's listen back to that just to make sure it's working. I think it worked.
When I'm not with you, I lose the plot. You make me feel good. You make me feel good.
Yeah, we think.
Well, it's up to Andy.
What do you think, Andy?
Yeah. Yeah, what do you think?
I wouldn't mind getting the first one again. I think the second one was really nice.
Yeah,
I think the
bounced
first
in,
one.
didn't you?
Yeah, you did. You were really bouncy. It was good though. It was like good energy, wasn't it? Let's go for it again. Just that first one though, Lyn. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Just to see if it's real or not. When I'm not with you, I lose the plot. You make me feel good.
Yeah, great. That was good.
Yeah, there's something here just wouldn't edit properly.
You make me feel good.
It's 3 people. 4. I'm in the room.
Yeah, they worked for me.
And there's some tension. There's something not clicking. Just wouldn't edit right. Some stuff that went on.
Never last, but tough people always do. Now I'm coming home to you. You make me feel good.
And the work goes on. She actually comes back later because he realised it didn't quite. Could have listened
Said for doing that, or is that
more.
too much?
I can do it if you want. I think I love you. But I think when it goes into the next bit, there's quite a lot of words there. I don't think that would work.
Yeah, okay.
So if I was
Just
gonna
go
do
for
it,
the
I'd
I
just
love
do it
you.
on that line.
What do you
Yeah,
feel like?
yeah, because there's another. It repeats "I love you" as well, so it'd be good to do the two "I love yous."
Okay.
Let's look at this one.
A time to build.
I could have listened more.
I love you.
I'm sorry for that.
Then it comes back in after a change.
Okay.
And then you do the line and then it comes back in.
Just straight after a time to change. A time to build, a time to change.
I've got that in there.
It's straight in after there. Time to change.
Don't know if it made any difference.
Then it comes. Wait for it.
Yeah,
1, 2,
okay.
3, 4.
Oh,
Right, so
sorry,
there's a
yeah.
gap, isn't there?
Yeah, cool.
I was thinking, where's he gone?
That's cool. Okay. Like to get you to do that one again as well, Andy. Because yeah, we'll do this. We'll do this one, Lyn, if that's all right.
I love you.
I love you. Yeah, do the two of them.
I really do.
All right, cool. Let's go for it. Off we go.
You make me feel good.
Just pissed off.
You make me feel good.
I'm 60 years old and I'm pissed off.
I love you.
I haven't learned a damn thing. I think what it is that I made films for a living and the skills paid those bills, and I did that with my heart or with my soul or with my art or with the things I wanted to say.
I love you.
Yeah, good stuff. Works for me.
And why not? It was fucking great. Loved what I do for money. Loved what we've built and done and lived. So that's great. I just want a lot more. A lot more. As an artist, I want them. I want to feel that satisfaction and that I fulfilled something.
It makes me feel good.
Oh,
That's okay.
it should be you. What is the line?
You make-
You make me
Something.
feel
You
good.
make me feel good.
It's a bit like being an artist. You get too much. It's too much. Too much to carry. You want to be too.
4.
Yeah.
2
I
are
know,
you
on
make
the
me
last
feel.
4.
And
But
then
the
the
last
last
two is
2,
she, isn't it?
you could just sing "Feel Good."
Okay.
Cool. All right. Cool. Off we go.
Big.
Just to see if it's real or not. When I'm not with you, I lose the plot. You make me feel good. You make me feel good.
Great. I'm just gonna.
Can I do those again?
Yeah, I think the second one was a bit
Yeah.
sketchy, but let's go for it again then. Off we go.
Just to see if
And it's the work that matters. They're on it now.
I lose the plot. You make me feel good.
Good night, children.
You make me feel good.
Great. Let's play it back.
She makes me feel good.
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 Got the option of both of those then, haven't we? I mean, they both worked kind of in their own way. It's there to be
Yeah.
picked at, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Great. We
Is
have.
that it?
I think so. Yeah. Feels like that's all we need to be doing with Lyn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks, Lyn.
All right then. Thank
Excellent.
you.
Cool. We've got the basis of something, haven't we?
We have. Yeah, it's going to take a few sessions, isn't it? But we'll get there.
It's better. No. It's better. Is it quite boomy in the room?
To me.
Just that. I don't know if I'm. Tom's too much, I think. What do you think?
Is that the tom, that thing?
Yeah. Or is it?
I'm not an artist. I'm a filmmaker.
They're not in.
And it's hard to do. This film is only for me, and it's not sure whether I like it or not. So the film sort of sits there trying to do stuff, and I'm wondering who it's for. And usually it's for an audience, and audiences want a story, apparently. But can we just explore? Can we just hang about here and see what happens as these musicians work? Because I'm not an artist. I'm not trying to engage people. Like sound engages immediately. The noise is an effect on our neuro system. It's interesting.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
We pay attention. But what I'm on about is it's only about me.
Yeah, maybe.
Never be very figurative.
And I'm not an artist, I'm a filmmaker. So who's interested? Who is there? So these people making music, they're for listeners, they're for dancers. They're for people who want something real in their life and it's got to make ultimate sense right now.
That's quite nice, isn't it? And manly.
So you tap your feet and you engage and your blood boils. But for a film, nah, film audiences don't know how anything's made.
Yeah, I think it's okay, isn't it? It's getting there, isn't it?
They don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. So how can they know what I'm doing? How can you know what I'm doing?
Cheers, Frank. Thank you. Like, we're gonna get Simon set up. You can have 5 minutes if you want, Frank. If you want a fag or anything. Cool.
It's only for me.
Cool. Better save it, ain't I?
Yes, please.
It's another joke. Sorry.
I think we should have had that. We should have done it. Oh, we're going to do a recorded one now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the extra little fills.
I think we've got more than enough in there to play about with. I think.
But I'm not an artist, I'm a filmmaker.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And it's supposed to be for an audience. It's supposed to be always for a big audience. And it's like, fuck you, audience.
Tweaking.
This is for me, because I'm an artist, not a filmmaker.
There's bits in it that are
We
quite
might,
nice. We might end
steal
up
a
using
few
it. You
bits
never
from that
know.
one,
You never know.
actually.
You never know. It felt nice.
Is it for other artists?
Do you mind?
Is it for other artists who aren't artists? It's an artistic project.
It's not bad going. It's only 9:05.
I think we've done a real good time. I think we've done a really good time considering. I mean, a drum setup can normally take a couple of hours. I think we set the drums up really quick. Mainly down to the fact there's not that many mics in there. There's just what we need really.
Yeah.
There's just a few.
You make me feel good. Tough times never last.
The song engages immediately. Meaning and pleasure combined. Physical vibration hits us, hugs us, but only film has metaphor. Connected to your mind, each image and utterance.
I've lost it a bit there.
I'll probably, when we get all this energy from it, I'll have to go back in and do a lead vocal, maybe.
Well, that's. I think that's possible, yeah, because I think it'll change. Yeah.
It?
But I think that's going to be the case anyway. But I think.
Yeah, I'll love the double timing in the second chorus.
Yeah, some real nice bits, I think.
Just to see if it's real or not. When I'm not with you, I lose the plot.
There's a strain that hurts no matter how crap we are and how mediocre the stuff we're doing is. It really takes it out of us as if that's the only contribution we make to humanity, that we're here on the planet and some of us are creating things and all of us are creating things, and when we do, we work hard. Maybe some work harder than others, or we have greater expectations falsely projected into us by models of how fame and success works, and maybe ultimately it doesn't matter because the experience is exactly the same if you take away the tensions of economics and status and what we want to be and what we should be and all those kind of expectations for ourselves and that others place on us, and off we go, just struggling along like everybody has.
Yeah.
You make me feel good. You make me feel good. No man wins the game alone. I need you here.
Nice, isn't it?
And did I ever tell you that?
There was
said, oh, let's just stay in LA, and we just booked this fucking shitty hotel, and it sounded quite posh when we were booking it on the East Coast, but it was horrendous. But we did go to, you know, I was outside the Chinese theatre, and the CBS guys came in and said free TV show, so I said, oh well, we'll have a bit of that. Limited budget. And I was stood as close to you are to Zsa Zsa Gabor on this awful programme, like lunchtime, Pebble Mill at one time. We'll be going right in the front row with the wheelchairs.
Like you're thinking they're going to do alright this season.
And they'll make the playoffs.
Get on, Phil. Yeah.
We didn't have a centre forward. We haven't centre forward for about since Hernandez went.
Yeah.
Hernandez was brilliant for City when we went up in 16.
Yeah.
And we haven't had a good centre forward since then, as much as I like him.
So you think this Colombian fella's gonna?
I think the Colombian fella's going to do the business, yeah.
Bowen's
Yeah.
flying, isn't he? Like, I mean, he's done really well at West Ham.
Well, the last time West Ham won the World Cup for England, they had 3 players, right?
Yeah,
the captain, Martin Peters, Jeff Hurst. If
To see personal results on the lock screen, change the
Is that me?
results option in Bixby settings.
Talking to me.
If KLP had gone to West Ham,
Yeah.
it would have been Rice,
Yeah.
Bowen, and KLP. KLP could get in the England squad at the last minute.
Yeah.
If there's an injury or
Definitely
something.
possible, isn't it?
If he hits the ground running with Brentford, I think that's.
I think there's some people here actually.
Let's go.
Thing is there anyone in the audience who will get more from this film than myself? And any artwork, any artist from folk to famous. So this film is for me to play with. I've made an art toy. I have made a toy film.
I love you with these beautiful, useless words. You heard.
So I'm only gonna make films because I can. Because digital technology is so good and so very good. I gave up for years making films. So Super 8 and 16mm so expensive and so difficult that it also becomes expensive with all the people making it to help out, and they need feeding and they want petrol money. And with a film, who's going to buy it? They're all free.
Like, this thing of like, they're somewhere, they exist, the records still exist,
Right.
but like they just, because someone said, oh, I've seen one, and it's like you can't have seen one because it didn't happen. Like
Yeah.
I didn't get them, and like they've never been
No.
distributed to anyone, but apparently they are. They're somewhere. So I'll be like, I might have to try and search them at some point. Because all the artwork went through, everything was there, but then this company in the meantime just went bust.
Did the band do their own artwork, or did you do that through the intermediary company?
No,
as
we
well?
did it all
Right.
ourselves, and it was all just sent through as a thing, and it went through to the pressing plant.
Cool.
But obviously it was all, I don't know, yeah, never seen them, but who knows? Probably it's on the floor of some factory somewhere. Who knows? Because I've got the clicking, right.
It feels so difficult to bother making something that is for somebody else. And yet, isn't that supposed to be the point, that you're expressing yourself for a purpose, for people to see, to contribute to the world? So you want to express yourself. But then it just gets turned into, oh, you just want to express yourself as a mental health guide, some way of keeping sane in a silly world. And you're a kind of person that makes connections that aren't there, and you have an arrogance of belief in what you say and what you think, or maybe in your life no one's listening, or maybe you think by expressing it you can understand all these things that have happened to you. But that's just Freudian nonsense, that we're the result of everything that's happened Our brain is a library of resources that we'll go and look up, when in fact our brain is a network responding right now. And we built the network, sure. Over our lifetime, the network is built, and we learn sensory associations, and we make sense of this world that we are exposed to. So, hey, whatever you're in, you make sense of it, and you push it out there. Why do we push it out? Who's listening? This film isn't for you, it's for me. And bits of it I quite like. I quite like bits of this. The bits of this are great. Other bits are like, this is turgid. Is this a turgid bit or a good bit? I don't know. I'm here like any artist, and that's your digital thing, that I can sit here and do this. I filmed it, I am editing it, I am talking crap over it. Trying to find out why I bother making films, why anybody perhaps makes any art, and look at these people work so hard.
Have 5 minutes.
Anticlimax.
What are they doing?
Sorry about that.
What are they doing?
It doesn't work because the E minor is fading out as the G's coming in, so you've got that sort of clash. But
I think, I thought
Some nice bits in there.
definitely.
What I've said there, Tom, does that make sense? Do you think you could just put some, if we just do like a pass through and just like you just pick out some bits maybe just to enhance?
When it goes to that chaos chord, I thought it was quite good in carrying on the riff, and then you could work them.
I think
that's the only time you'd lift up the chaos chord alongside that.
You mean the acoustic one?
It's just that, because that's the one angry, my life's shit sort of.
We can maybe do some kind of overdub for that as well, if need be. As well, we can maybe look at that as well.
Cool.
In terms of the feel of it,
I thought the overall feel is really coming on.
Yeah, it just really feels good. Yeah. Cool. Do you want to have another pass through, Tom? Cool. All right. Double tracking it, more the same. That's 12.
Energy pushes.
The going through solo, isn't it? Getting a bit of longer in the coffers.
What I've noticed is by doing a couple of gigs again after so many a few years of not doing it, I'm like when I did the O'Reilly's gig, I was like trying to work it out. I was thinking the audience were really responsive. Everyone shut up and listened. I had loads of good comments, and I could hear people bits of conversations, saying how much they enjoyed the set. And then no one bought a CD, and I was like, but then I'm thinking, it's because it's a CD. Who buys CDs? If you're going to stream it, or you're going to buy a record, you're not going to get CDs. Very few people are going to buy a CD these days. So I was thinking, it's been that long, it's actually dated.
I did an EP on a CD, which is ridiculous, in 2014, and even then I was thinking, is it too late for the CD?
Yeah.
But you do get those compilation albums in the supermarket, don't you?
The same CD's actually making the resurgence.
It's cheap,
because vinyl's gone just stupid. Although I did notice when I went in town yesterday, I think it's starting to go down a little bit again.
Yeah.
Certain albums obviously pick up.
The problem is with when this is all ready just to go live, you just got to release it, haven't you? And the vinyl follows a little later.
Yeah. You can go in here with us.
Yeah.
I can go in there with some cans.
Seems to have to go in there.
Yeah, sure. Come in here. Yeah, cool. Just brings the. Yeah, that's cool. I'll have some masks.
Make space there, or?
Yeah, it's probably not a bad idea actually. Yeah, there's a pound up top there, and that must be yours.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
That.
Hi there.
Hi, yeah.
So this is Andy.
That's all right, I'm Andy. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Andy James.
Hi, yeah, all right. Sorry, about my slight delay in getting here.
Do you want you're on stool?
So what are we doing to our creators? What's the point of this society that's got everybody working for little sustainable income?
You don't mind being filmed, James,
No, not at all.
Too late for that now.
I know. The investigation is on.
What's your ethics policy, Mal?
UBI.
Ethics policy.
He doesn't have one.
Universal basic income.
Turns up like a bad penny.
Forever.
Pay me, I'll cut it out.
When you forget that you've got the mic
You
on,
do. You totally forget. I'm trusting him to edit it right down to just the music.
Because there's no such thing as professional. We're all prosumers.
It's a different one to your normal one, James.
Oh, yes.
Cool.
Move that out of the way for yourself.
This is the... Yeah, I can do. Just...
We're all working for each other's market.
Yeah, I mean...
See what room you've got.
We're all the consumers and the producers, and we make stuff for each other. And working, of course.
Yeah, you've got either a left mono out or two stereo.
I know, but I've got customers to see tomorrow, and if I walk in my shorts, they'll die.
There will be chores. There will be good jobs. And of course, there will be hard, miserable work.
So do you live quite local, James?
I did want to get a sound first.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
I don't know if you'd be able to give us a hand with it.
Sure, yeah, of course. What we're thinking sound-wise, Andy, you...
Sort of, that's sounding a bit Ray Manzarek. I quite like that.
This one.
I quite like the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's nice, yeah. That will do. That'll do.
Good start.
Shall we have a little run through, obviously, see what it's in the context of the track? And just,
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
Quite
I'm just going to grab the chords up.
Cool.
An artist expresses with maybe 30,000 words, and we can see 1 million colours. But sound mixes, and you have billions and billions of creative choices.
I don't think I've ever had a keyboard on single.
Oh, really?
Like that, which is really, it's quite a nice step forward at 62 years old.
Yeah, just different. I mean, the nice thing about this thing is you get loads of different colours. You know, I can add a little bit of piano if you want it. See how you...
Yeah, possibly a separate track.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've noticed things on Kinks records that you think was just all Dave Davis's guitar.
Yeah.
Years later, and you can hear a piano.
Just
like on You Really Got Me, you can hear him going away.
Just different colours.
Yeah.
It's that extra dimension that you...
It's that thing when you do when you
isn't it?
At the latter stages of a mix, like latter stages of a track, and you're kind of like trying to work out what needs to go and what needs to stay, and start to remove stuff from the mix. You start to go, oh, actually, like we're really missing something. And it could be like a real basic. It's nothing complicated. It's just it's like James had a colour or a texture, just there doing something, and it's like when you move it, it's gone, and you miss it, and you think, oh, it's needed. But when you listen to it, you're not thinking, I really like that part. It's like it's just there. It's just doing a job. It's just doing a little job.
If there is something that you think that's missing, I can maybe have a play around.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Cool. Shall I pass through as is, and we'll just sort of see how it's starting to sit? And
Absolutely, yeah.
All right. Cool. All right. I'll turn the click off as we go through it, if that's all right.
That's fine.
Cool. Sorry. Yeah. So basically, there's 2 bars counting.
Cool.
There's a snare drum just before we start. The beat before.
Cool.
Is it on beat 1?
Yeah. Cool.
So it's not always our expression. We work for somebody else's expression. We work for somebody else's achievement, somebody else's ambition, somebody else's manifestation of their version of the world. And creators do this. This is part of what we all do, either as a freelancer or as a collaborator with a lead on the project. It's all something that we have to deal with as creators. I love you. From famous painters to unsung heroes. Working, busy. And that busyness takes on what other people do. We have to jump into other people's version of their marketing, of their audience. For economics. It's an economic system that creators work in. It's worth 70 billion a year to the UK economy. It's massively bigger than the steel industry. It's massively bigger than most industries. And at the bottom of it is a lot of people paid zilch, paid not at all, simply working with ideas, working with those digital advantages, working with the software, almost beta testing the software, keeping it vibrant. And we pay for the cameras, we pay for the technology. We are hobbyists. We contribute to this economic, self-circling spiral that sometimes goes in, and it's so hard to switch it around and make it go out. And it only goes out if there's an audience. If there's an audience pulling us out.
She make me feel good.
You get pulled along to reach your audience. You get pulled along to do what you're doing. But here am I'm just making this film for me. And that's great. That feels good. Feels really good.
I thought there was some really good bits in there.
Yeah.
Flipping the narcissism.
I actually like when it does need a little bit of a solo. I thought that actually was just about working there. Yeah. I thought that was a fine, and I like what you did on the hook. Feel good.
Yeah. The sort of
Yeah.
Syncopate.
Yeah, and that's good.
Yeah. Stay in.
Yeah. Is that? Would you say that, Pat?
That's cool. Yeah.
And I think if you do play on the feel goods, it does. Do you think it works or?
Yeah, I'm undecided. I'm undecided whether it works. I don't know if it just feels a bit dropped in, but then.
Well, what I was trying to do is kind of have the chord behind it just going.
Yeah.
Which doesn't really kick through until you hit the top end.
Yeah, sure.
So you lose that entry. So maybe you could balance that. I don't know.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Let's run it again and just see. It might be that I'm not quite so used to it. I want to be quite sure exactly what was going on at that point.
It's just on. It's just he was going to play on the feel goods.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, cool. Let's give it another go then.
Yeah. Yeah, the polarity is the other way around.
All right.
Which is slightly annoying.
Does that mean that we need to change something? Or?
The pedal, yeah.
Can we see if there is alternative pedal? There might be another one to think about.
Yeah, there. Ideally, if not, I've got one.
Okay.
But how we value that audience, that fame, that measure.
That one, isn't it? Black one.
People aren't buying CDs anymore. That's the problem.
No.
Even the back end of even in 2018, they'd started to the space that they gave to CDs had been narrowed right down.
Yeah.
But I did find great pleasure in moving Adele and moving myself to number. The first one in 2015 went in at number 3, and Adele went in at number 1.
Yeah.
And I'd say every time I took my kids to Sainsbury's, I'd go like that.
Excellent.
But somebody summed it up, well done to the scene, but ably assisted by Otis Redding and the rest of them. Ably assisted was the. It doesn't matter that the fact that my brother's 10 years older than me, and I was brought up with the early Kinks and stuff, and to be on albums with those guys, is pretty good.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's like my kids were both at Glastonbury, and I said, "Oh, you've got to go and see P.P. Arnold because she." I sang with her once in the early 80s, and she sang, if you listen to the Small Faces, she sang all the harmonies on Tin Soldier and all that,
I didn't know that.
And she sang in Glastonbury this last time. I was blasted. We did All or Nothing for famine relief, right?
Yeah.
A big fat bloke walked in, I didn't know who he was, it was Chris Fowler.
No, was it?
Yeah, and I they wanted an extra verse for the 12-inch because Marriott was doing it independently. He was coming in later. And so me and Gary, I just saw Kenny Lynch, who was producing it. He kept going, nah. So I said, let's go in the Kazi. And we wrote an extra verse. It was a bit twee when you look at it back. And they put our verse on the 12-inch. But of course, it still said Marriott and Lane at the end of it. But it was like, we know we did that.
Cool.
That works, doesn't it?
Does, yeah.
And now the master of us all. Played with Nina Simone, gigs all over with just another instrument, creating sonic mastery from wood and metal.
Brings it alive, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's weird how it does. I mean, like simple layers of stuff, but like it brings it alive.
All focused, all craft, all art, knowing and working on every piece of object. It's okay to measure the outside universe, to listen and detect, and no wonder we measure and we count the sales and count the audience and count the likes and count the engagement. It's no wonder we do, but at the end of it, it's about accessing all the inner world, all the inner appreciation. It's not counting, it's feeling. It's not feeling, it's thinking. It's not thinking, it's behaving. It's not behaving, it's being. Simple. Work. Not talent. Work. Feeling it inside.
Yeah, it's cool. It's good. Yeah, no, that works real well.
Practice. Work.
Keep going. What else have you got? Getting the core of it right is obviously the main part, sort of aspect of it. So getting the drums and the bass and everything kind of where it needs to be. I mean, it's not far off from kind of where it needs to be. To be fair, those kind of things are kind of all right. Okay.
I recorded lots of his sounds, but I forgot the mics were attached in the other room. I didn't record any of them. I was kind of engrossed and I enjoyed it and I remember it, and as I came here I searched and searched for this footage, and there's no audio on it because I make mistakes. I'm not a master. There is no full control of this universe. So while we use the universe to measure, there is not a full control. The only measure is inside, where there is also not a control. But there is feeling, there is thinking, there is behaving, there is being here.
You could be mixing that while I'm trying to get interest on it anyway, can't you?
Yeah, I can do something with it. Yeah. I think, should be fine. Just use some of the stuff that we've got and take it from there, really.
So I'm making a bad film, just kind of seeing what happens.
I think that chug could come up slightly in the mix when we actually finally mix it.
Scraping the life from other people's art, like some AI bot.
Excellent.
Marvellous. That was great.
Brilliant, yeah.
Good.
Brilliant. Really good, as always.
Good luck with it. I wonder how Boogie Nights got that sound. You didn't plan that, did you?
No.
I think he demoed it at Fairview, you know.
Really?
Is it, what's his name?
Templeton.
Rod Templeton, wasn't it? Yeah.
Who was it?
Is it Rod Templeton?
Rod Templeton.
He did all Jackson stuff.
He did, yeah. Michael Jackson stuff.
The rest of the guys were American Air Base, Suffolk, Norfolk.
Wow.
So the rest of the band were American, Heatwave, but based in the UK.
Yeah, they were good players, weren't they?
Ah, Boogie Nights.
Just great arrangements, wasn't it, and all
Fantastic. So you're a West Ham supporter then?
No, Leyton Orient.
Oh, right, cool.
But I'm North Ferriby. I go North Ferriby United all the time. Or North Ferriby Football Club there.
I had a major soft spot for the Hammers growing up, and I ended up in a band full of West Ham supporters. So.
Yeah, as you do.
But when I'd go and watch Hull in London when I moved down there, you go to Orient and you get on the tube with West Ham fans on, and you had alternative weeks of playing at home and away,
right, yeah.
So you get a lot of West Ham going to Orient.
Yeah, you do. They don't really like each other, but some of them.
Oh, they do. I know a lot of West Ham fans who support Orient.
Yeah, it's a nice place, a very family-friendly place.
Yeah, Brisbane Road.
We've got Doncaster at the weekend.
What, in Doncaster, you mean?
Yeah, but I love me non-league, so I'm going to go see Wintington Rangers versus North Something's got to give.
I want my artists to be so full of integrity and value and the pinnacle of good stuff. They're the shaman of society. They're the people that should be the holiest of the holy. And if they're not, I wonder which arts organisation is sponsoring that rubbish.
Ridiculously expensive.
I know other parts of my life, success begets success. It all becomes an easy circus of things appearing out of nowhere and plenty to do because people are aware of you and you get it. We love artists. I love artists. But who's sponsoring wrong stuff?
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Down.
Lift.
Lift. I'll give it a hand.
Thank you very much.
Oh, cheers, mate. Thank you. Nice one.
I'm going to just do one a year, like on release it on vinyl. I've never done a solo single before. I've always had my own band, but
yeah, there's so many different varieties of doing stuff now, isn't there?
I had to stop. Like, I'm 63 extra. I had to stop doing it and just say, right, I've had an okay time.
Yeah.
But if you carry on writing stuff, why should you take it to the grave? You know what I mean? It's like
keep going. Musicians, we just keep going.
I think that's what we have to do, really. Do you want a hand or anything?
If you can grab that, there's an handle there. If you grab that handle, because it'll snap otherwise. That's it. It's a heavy one. You all right?
That's all right. Yeah.
Thanks, Pat.
No worries.
Good day. Get a ticket. Nice one, Mal.
Cheers, lovely to see it. Will do, mate. Will do.
Speaking of bad films, we need a story, don't we? You audiences love a story, and if you're still here, you must be getting quite fed up. I mean, I'm abusing it a bit. We've got the scrapings of a story because we've got this progress of making the single, so I think, oh, that's all right, I can hang on to that and just waffle on.
It's a long process, Mal.
But you want something else. We've got a couple of loops. I put football in, about halfway through really first, just to liven things up, so it's probably a bit much for you. And for me, when I've got to have to watch this again. But also then I knew the football thing was coming. I love the football chat with Gary and Andy, the whole mod vibe and everything like that. So meaning is coming together, things are being fulfilled. So let's go back to the story with Lyn.
All right, you stayed in, Mal?
Yes, thank you.
Lovely, no worries.
Oh, don't leave me with her.
Did you have a good reaction from your session at
Yeah, decent actually. You're never quite sure what it's going to be like, but yeah, decent. I think it was...
Can they send that to Six Music then?
Yeah, but they generally wouldn't do that.
Was it Alan Raw who arranged that one?
No, it's through... Yeah, I mean, they're pretty supportive, generally. Okay, Lyn, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Excellent, good stuff. That's a good start. Okay, let's have a little... Alright, let's have a little run through. Off we go.
She makes me feel good.
Is the idea about an upper throw? I don't think it works. I think it has to be in unison like it was before.
Okay, cool. Let's quick.
Did you?
Okay, Lyn, how was your headphones?
My headphones are fine.
Okay.
Well, they came on halfway through the song, but
okay.
Did you hear any of it?
Yeah.
Did it sound like it needs to be different, or?
Yeah.
Can you tell me what it is then?
I just think do what you did the last time, but sing where it's highlighted still, but just sing in unison like you did the last time.
Well, just sing with. I thought you said you hadn't.
I know. I thought it might work with a up there. I think it worked better.
So just do what you're doing.
Yeah.
Right.
But still sing the extra bits as well.
Which extra bits?
The end of the second line, and which we didn't do before.
Oh yeah, but you mean like always do?
Yeah.
I was doing those, but.
I know you was, but
just.
I think it's best to
just
not try harmony. I think it's best just to do it in unison.
Fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. All right, let's give it a run through. All right, off we go.
Makes me feel good. She makes me feel
also at the end, there's sort of there's a delay, isn't there, on the
exactly. Looking at it, isn't it? Okay.
3 identities work together. Play together.
I think, can I get some takes? We get a kind of 2 or 3 takes through,
I
just do
might-
the same thing, and
Yeah, I just want to make sure that I'm doing the right thing.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Is that what you wanted, Andy?
Yeah, just a bit more emphasis in the the chorus and the middle 8 on the highlighted bits.
I need you here. Need you here. That
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. Just
Yeah.
sing it in unison, but just go for it. Really go for it.
Right, it's because I didn't. Yeah, okay.
Cool. Alright, so off we go. Time again. Headphones still good?
Yeah.
Cool.
If it isn't, can you stop me so I'm not just doing it and
No,
doing
no.
it wrong?
The rest was fantastic. It was great. Just
Yeah, cool. Alright, off we go.
Just to really go for you heard.
Throughout this film, I've talked about you and me and I.
Well, that's probably the only bit.
It should all be I.
Right.
You.
You make me feel
It's
good.
just duplicating what I do with a different voice.
I.
But so you want me to sing what you're singing?
Yeah.
Because you sing, you heard, don't
Yeah.
you, like that?
Yeah. Okay.
Is that? But no, is that what you want?
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's yeah. Yeah.
Me.
Give that a go. Give that a go then, until we get on. Cool.
The hit is not up to you. And it's only about other people.
No, go back again, 'cause it's just I'm coming in too early. With
Yeah, cool. Alright, that's good. Let's give it on the go.
This is not the time. This is not the place. This is not for meaning.
Yeah, that's nearly there. Let's give it another go.
Just a slightly out.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's one more. Yeah, you alright with that?
But my lens hunts for clarity in the universe around me. As a filmmaker, I search for truth,
You heard.
Oh,
You have
the embodied metaphor of the lens.
We can always double track
We can do,
one
yeah,
of
if we
mine
need
that
to,
we've
yeah.
already got.
Yeah, we could do, yeah. Yeah, we could do that.
But
Let's-
and use Lyn's as
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
just to give it that
yeah.
emphasis at the end of that line.
The metaphor of revealing.
One more go, Lyn. Cool. Yeah, we could do, yeah.
Film mirrors the senses. The brain mirror neurons, the film.
do it one more time.
Yeah, it's getting there.
I think I'm coming in one beat just to.
Yeah, it's a tricky one, isn't it? Let's give it another go.
We are copying each other, creating meaning, while the artists create a truth
You heard.
from thin air,
Oh, it's just slightly
Yeah.
after him then.
from thin time, from thin space. They create a truth to express of the world.
You heard. That was right.
One more time, so I think I've counted it now.
Yeah, that's cool.
This is not about external measures, laurels for a film festival win.
You heard. That's right. That's good.
Yeah, that was better.
Fantastic.
Let's get one more if that's alright, just because I'm...
Right,
Yeah, but that was great. That was
I
exactly what you
counted
need.
it out before.
Yeah, that's cool. Same again, one more.
This is so far away from festival. This is hunting and seeking and focus. Focus. Focus.
You heard.
Yeah, cool. We've got a couple of decent takes there.
Yeah.
Good. And then
We
we've
could
got
even
the
double
last...
track Lyn on that. Even.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lyn,
keep
you
her.
basically do it again. Lyn, yeah.
I was having a little go this morning with the idea of having it.
Yeah.
It'd be too busy, and
Cool.
because we got the harmonica and we got the guitar, we don't really. We can
Cool.
use those and.
You make me feel good. You make me feel good.
So I know what I do
You
now.
make me feel good.
I play the field. That's right.
Yeah.
But I said you make me feel on that first one. Yeah.
It's okay, we can drop them.
Sorry, it was. I didn't explain it right on the end. I think I delay the feel. On the first one.
We'll get the first.
Should we just listen to it?
Yeah, we'll get the first bit first, and then bear with 1 second.
Do you want me to come in there? No.
You can do. You can listen to your headphones. Up to you. Whatever's easiest.
I don't know if Andy wanted to describe it. No, it's okay then.
No, it's just I wasn't listening carefully enough to the first line of that last outro to see if there was a delay on that.
Okay, great. We'll have one more run through, and then we'll kind of spot you in for a couple of little bits, if that's all right, Lyn. It's kind of all sounding good, just building up options. That's all. I think nothing massively kind of wrong. It's just we're gonna do another one. That's all right.
Yeah,
just build up a bank of kind of options, and then we'll kind of spot you in for a couple of lines
here
and there. Cool. All right. Cool. Off we go. Can you hear me all right?
Yep, fine.
Good stuff.
1, 2, 1, 2.
All right, let's have a little run through. Do you want backing vocals in?
No, leave them out for the time being.
Leave them all out, just kind of run through. We'll go for a little kind of run through, just see how we feel.
I'm scratching at the goal on top just to see if it's real or not. When I'm not with you, I lose the plot. You make me feel good. You make me feel good. She makes me feel good. She makes me feel good. We've also got to realise there's going to be a bit. I hate listening to my voice.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a little bit more reverb on
Yeah.
the actual take, isn't there?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, it's quite
and
dry.
other things will be mixed up as well.
Yeah, it's just totally like as it's coming through the desk, pretty much. Yeah, so yeah.
Here, and did I ever tell you?
That to me is okay. The only bit that didn't tell me was gold on top. I think was a little bit of maybe just kind of
right.
I love you just to see if I'm scratching at the goal on top.
That's not too bad, I think.
I'm scratching at the goal on top.
I think it's the first bit.
Is it there?
I think it's the scratching at. I think that's the bit that made me a bit.
But tough people always do. But tough people.
Yeah, that's cool. And I think it's just a do at the end of these.
People always do.
It's people.
Yeah, do's a little bit out.
I do care about the audience, individually, socially, as an audience.
But tough people always do.
As people to look after my loved ones.
But tough people always do.
That's better.
Yeah, feel that one.
But tough people.
And the sponsors. Business are sponsors. Arts organisations are sponsors. Cinemas and distributors are sponsors.
Feel good.
Audience are sponsors.
She makes me feel good. She makes me feel good.
Yeah, that feels good to me.
And did I ever tell you?
It's not quite right, is it?
No man wins the game alone. I need you here.
It's about
And did I ever tell you?
showing that we care
The thing.
for each other.
And did I ever tell you?
The you at the end on that one. That one's. I think that was okay. Apart from you, just isn't quite there.
And did I ever tell you?
Feels a bit. Let's look at redoing that one. Just that one line for now, and then we'll.
Yeah.
Who sponsors success? Audiences.
I know that life can be dull and mundane.
Who sponsors audiences?
Dance in the rain.
People.
It's a lot of syllables in a very short period of time,
Yeah.
but we both have to learn.
Life can be dull and mundane. I know that life can be dull and mundane,
We contribute to the trends,
We both have to learn
Both
to
is
dance
sharp or
to the styles, to the fashions.
to dance.
We contribute and do our thing. It's an important thing to share with people.
Mundane, but we both have to learn to dance in the rain.
That's not too bad.
We must assume you want to watch
Fit in, at least.
Dane.
and experience our art.
You don't get like total definition of it, but you get to do it a sense of it, of what the word is. It's not like it's you don't lose the word.
Dane.
We do not steal attention,
To dance in the rain.
but signal, reach, and dream with you.
To dance in the rain.
Rain's not quite right, is it?
I'm scratching at the goal on top, just to see if it's real or not. When I'm not with you, I lose the plot. You make me feel good. You make me feel good. Tough times never last, but tough people always do. Now I'm coming home to you. You make me feel good. You make me feel good. I love you. A time to build, a time to change. I love you with these beautiful, useless words. You heard. I'm scratching at the goal on top, just to see if it's real or not. When I'm not with you, I lose the plot. You make me feel good. You make me feel good. No man wins the game.